What is up, everyone? This is Mr.StealUrGurl coming at you with another Supreme Commander 2 cast. So this is a 1v1 between myself and a viewer. This is a shout out to you, Andy, Artist Dad. Thank you so much for supporting my channel, viewing my videos, liking them, being subscribed, and saying hi to me while we are online. There he is. I think he's starting out with an air factory and a research station that is going to be quite interesting, and you could definitely afford to do such things on a map like this. Oh, it turns out to be a land factory. I don't know how I missed that. Maybe my brain is not working. And here I am starting off with an air factory. There I am as the TheWhiteCybran. So we kind of pulled a Cybran mirror match. He's the TheWhiteCybran, of course. Let's just blast this up to 10 and watch the game go. And if you would like to, and here I am scouting, as per proper protocol, you should always scout. And if Andy, if you were watching, putting down a radar station won't do all that much good. And here down goes his poor little engineer that definitely couldn't. A radar right here behind a factory is very, very useful. And of course, here is the golden part for radar because you see all the things. And I'm dropping down a research station because I saw that he had one. And this is a very, very strange place for a factory. I do not recommend this for anybody, but it did shoot at a couple of my my Geminis. So not a lot happening in this match except for me bombing a couple of his mass extractors. He didn't rebuild them. I went there and checked to see if he did that. But I like how he has an AA tower here to cover everything. Got a little point defense to be really protective of his stuff. And this is a very, very dangerous move here. I could have destroyed his commander right there if I wanted to. And of course, as customary with my viewers, if I'm winning, I ask them how they would like to be destroyed. And here it is. 3 Cybran long-range heavy artillery stations. Let's watch them fire in their glory. Of course, only one fires. Then they... Oh, wow, what a terrible camera. And there's 4 of them. How would you like that coming at you, pounding your base? There's 5 of them now. Now, let's take a look at this guy's base. And it is not in rubbles because of these really well-placed adapters. And there is a Salem I put back there. And a mass converter. That is, you definitely don't want to go mass conversion right just yet. And there he goes. He's trying to hide in the water. And boom! Down he goes. Very well done there, Andy, Artist Dad. A couple of tips for you. Don't go mass conversion unless you have to or it's late game and there is no other way to win it. Put that radar down a little bit more south. Spend that eco. Put your factories in this area or right here. And I like how you shielded up when you saw the artillery. But be sure to get your troops out much, much faster. And you should be able to kick my butt. He, in fact, challenged me to a rematch, which I actually look forward to playing. He was not a bad player at all. So thank you very much for playing me, Andy, Artist Dad. I really think it was cool. We played. And as always, Andy, GG, you're a cool guy. And oh yeah, you may have noticed that his name was the one where I said, hey, don't be rude, because he was saying I was rude. I was just playing, but really, if you do message me and I don't answer, I am actually quite busy. But anyhow, thank you very much for playing, and there's my ACU in his TheWhiteCybran glory. But again, thank you so much for playing, and as always, GG, my friend. This is the first part of the video, so stay tuned for the second part. Welcome back to the video. Thank you for sitting through my viewer shout-out. If you want to be a viewer in a viewer shout-out, as always, hit me up and I will do it. If you're a player in these videos, you don't really need that now, do you? But anyhow, this was sent in from a viewer and actually features 2 viewers that are in my tournament. They are really, really great players. They are contenders, as always. And I will introduce the players. We got Lights in Motion here spawning in. He's also known as Althis. Excuse me for that. He's spawning in as the purple Aeon Commander. Let's take a look at him. What's up, Althis? How you doing? He is starting off with an air factory. I do think that's great. And here is Damacy. I think I saw him drop down an air factory and a second air factory before all his mexes are saturated. Very well done there. 2 air, that is going to be really tough to deal with. Here he is, the white Aeon Commander Damacy. Thank you so much for playing this match. And thank you guys so much for signing up for the StealSpeaks Open. You guys are the viewers, the players. You guys are what make this channel something. So seriously, I have to say thank you to you guys every time. So I really appreciate it. I'm sure the other viewers appreciate you guys playing and sending things in. And here's Althis dropping down a land factory, which could be very, very effective. And he is going for... he's building it back, which now I bet he kind of wishes he didn't do that, as 3 we do boats come around here and trying to bully the purple we do boats here. So, you know, of course, wow, very, very quick response there. I don't know how he had the mass for that. I guess just having 2 factories here and not going too hard on eco will allow you to drop down an anti-air tower. There will be no we do boats in this area until there's like 15 plus. So going back here is quite a dangerous move against air, because there's not going to be a lot of defense unless you put an anti-air tower here and about here and about here. So as always, Damacy doing the smart thing and scouting the back of Althis' base. So that's going to be really, really painful for Althis. He's definitely going to lose an engineer. And Damacy dropping down 2 land factories, as of course he is going too hard on eco, and there is not much all he could do is just stand there and wait until that factory gets built. And Damacy has more air, but I do believe Althis upgraded his air, so he, wow, looks like they're even. No, Althis is ahead. It looks like Althis is going to come out on top of this air fight. Maybe not. Althis needs to scramble that other fighter. Well, maybe not. Well, looks like Althis got the better of that, but he had to use a lot of his research points. Well, at least 1 to win that. Let me see. Where is he at? Oh man, he used at least 2 to get that, unless that is a bet. And that is the right thing to do. Suck up all that juicy mass. You are those are the spoils of war for a winner. Let's pause the game real quick and take a look at these we do both. Yeah, the base is 990, so I do believe that there was a little bit of an upgrade. Yeah, upgrade 1, so that's 10%. And here are the Yenzus, of course, at 1500 health each. So let's pop that back on. I just wanted to make sure that I'm not losing my mind. That there was a veteran we do both there, so he's got more health. He's got 1080. Hopefully you can see this video in 1080p. Thank you for reminding that of us of that, Mr. We Do Both. So Althis is really, really wanting to get in the center and just take over. And he dropped down a land factory up front. I really hope he rallies his troops right here and his air units right here to stop any nasty run-bys going on. And both players are quite well saturated. I believe that Damacy may be a little bit ahead. No, I think they're just about even in mass, because Althis has these 2, 3, 4 up here. He's going really hard on mass. I think he's going to go for that one right there. I don't know if I quite agree with that. And at factory TML, that's going to make it very difficult for Damacy to build in this area. So effectively, he is denying a little bit of an area. Maybe even if it goes up to here, he might be denying that mass extractor. These 2 may be completely denied, which is a great thing. And weapon range, which is absolutely needed in any tank engagement. It appears that not a lot is happening, so let's speed this bad boy up just a hair. Yeah, not much is happening. There's a And Engineer just chilling in back for Damacy, which I do not agree with. That guy needs to get in here and maybe help with the factory building. Let's slow it down now as there's a little fractar going. Those MMLs are very annoying, and ow, that's gonna cost you like 3 tanks. That is so bad. You don't want to leave your units right here on the slope for anything that does splash damage, such as we do both bombs, Gemini bombs, or any artillery. So that was a really nice bait there from Damacy, getting the backside, and very nice turnaround there for Althis to force Damacy out. Right now, don't really want to engage quite like that. 1650 there for Damacy, and Damacy has units are a little bit more powerful, but you gotta still be smart about it and hide them under the shield. I don't see why he isn't doing that right now. There's a lot more on the field right now for Damacy, and oh, the shields go down. Oh, that is so painful. Damacy is looking almost lonely there in the center, as Damacy just wrecks house, and a bombing run would be a welcome thing. Lots of units go down, and I would definitely aim for that AA tower or that factory. That is really, really annoying. And it appears Damacy lost most of his air force right now. Althis would be really smart to take care of this annoying little thing, this little attack right here, and move around the sides and pick off some mass extractors. And there's a really annoying anti-air tower, which I don't think is a good idea because it is well within range of that PD point defense. But that point defense is well within range of these really, really annoying mobile missile launchers. So I think that, yeah, that AA tower went down. I think some repair work would be the smart thing for Althis to do. It's just a matter of time before that long-range point defense goes. And down it goes. Althis is really in need of troops here. And another air factory. I don't know if I agree with a second air factory, because I do believe Damacy reclaimed one of his to catch back up in the land game. And that is why he's doing so well in the land game. Lots of energy going down, and I think I have an idea what Damacy is researching. I think he might be going for teleport, because look at all that air, and then a freaking research station. I don't think a research station is the wisest of choice when you are down on troops, but it could be very helpful in the long run. Let's see who has more factories. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 land factories for Althis, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 each. So you definitely want to have 6 or 7 factories. You want to keep up with the numbers. 2 air factories for Althis and 1 for Damacy at this moment. So Althis would be wise to start picking off those things. And shotguns by Damacy, those could be really, really obnoxious. And down goes a factory, so that's 5 to 7. I really would like to see those air units be useful. If he took them here and just bombed right there, there would be not a lot Damacy could do to stop them. But yeah, there's a spam of power generators right now, and shotguns. That could be very painful. And bombers, I don't know why I'm not seeing the research. Maybe I'm seeing the research and it's going by too fast and I'm a little slow today. But Althis has the shield upgrade on his units. That is usually the right way to go against Aeon. But since this could be a sneaky little thing, I have a feeling we're going to see a snipe attempt here, because I don't see shields on Damacy's units. And Lights in Motion gets, what is it, Chrome Health? So we've got these units are way better than Damacy's units. Oh, Damacy is going, wow, 2,100. He's going, what would you call that? Training. So those are some powerful units right there. They could do a lot of damage. And yeah, both of them, neither player really melting all that fast. These units right here are stronger with the 10%, 20%. I don't know how how high they are, but they are up there in training, so they could do a whole lot of damage to these guys here. And those bombers would be wise to just go for a run right there smack dab in the middle. And I don't like that formation happen. And Damacy teleport, I told you, because we got those bada booms, and there they are. There is the snipe attempt. Althis is in a lot of trouble. Althis, what are you doing standing there? You are not wanting to deal with this. And boom! Down goes Althis in a hell of tank fire. Very well done there, Damacy. That was a super surprising thing, because usually you go shields and you battle it out. But Damacy was like, heck no, I am going for the sneaky surprise attack. And I think it was great that he reclaimed an air factory to be able to fund his land assault. So Althis, you did awesome as usual, and you're going to do great in this tournament. I just have lots of faith in you doing great, and I have faith in a lot, in really all the players. But Althis, since you're in this match, I'm going to have to say I have faith in you, because you did well, but, you know, you just got... Damacy's a tricky guy. And Damacy, I know you're going to do great in the tournament as well, so, you know, you're going to do it. You're going to make it great. Thank you guys both for playing this match and for signing up for the StealSpeaks Open. Well done there, Damacy. Well done, Althis. GG to both players. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and as always, everyone, GG.